name is AG. Welcome to Galaxee, and this is Galaxy Gauge, a show where I put a show or movie or video game on a scale called the Galaxy Gauge, 1 through 10, giving my opinions and talking about it in general. Today's Galaxy Gauge is going to be on Black Adam. I just watched Black Adam yesterday, and I have some thoughts on it. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go with the positives. The positives for Black Adam were the visuals. The visuals in this movie were very good as opposed to every other DC movie I watched in past. The only exception is like Suicide Squad, the remake or reboot, whatever you want to call it. Batman, the new one that just came out. That's pretty much it. I haven't really watched too many DC movies where I'm just like taken aback by the visuals. So this movie definitely changed that. The visuals for this movie was very good in terms of Black Adam, his lightning, other heroes' powers, just as a whole, it was very great. Black Adam kills people. In this movie, I never really kept up with Black Adam as a superhero because I'm not too much into DC Comics. Like, I know, granted, like, all the characters for the most part, but from what I know, I don't know of any other hero that kills people in the DC Comics. But I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not as well versed in the DC Comics, but I knew coming into the movie that he was going to be killing people because that was like his whole persona. But just to see it is so just like lovely. Because it's not traditional of a superhero, especially a superhero of this power and caliber. I never felt like I was watching Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Black Adam. I felt like I was watching Black Adam. Like, it didn't feel like The Rock was trying too much or, you know what I'm saying, overacting. That was a problem that people were like assuming that they were going to have with The Rock, was that he hasn't really been in any serious roles besides Fast and the Furious, and even Fast and the Furious is not that serious. So who knows if he would be good in a superhero movie. But I think he absolutely fucking crushed it in this movie. Like, there were parts where I was like, I feel like he's not talking enough. But it kind of went with the whole thing, the whole theme of the movie. He didn't really have to say much. His actions like spoke for him as a hero. And I really thought that was really cool because he was just Black Adam. He really just impersonated him as a whole. The disconnect between Black Adam and the New World was also something I enjoyed because lots we see in movies where say a person comes back from a billion years ago or whatever, they come back and then they're like, oh, what is this new world? But then they immediately like get adapted to it. Black Adam, literally the whole movie was just confused by the whole world. He's fucking smashing into doors, like not walking into a door, just smashing right through the wall. He doesn't understand like violence is bad. Like, there was a part where the kid, I don't know anyone's name in the movie, by the way. That's in my negatives. I'll talk about it later. Don't remember anyone's fucking name in the goddamn movie. But the kid, he's talking to Black Adam, and then he's like, do you want me to teach you violence? He's like, and then he's talking to him about like, you gotta kill whoever's king, you gotta conquer, you gotta lead with, and then the mom's like, don't teach my son violence. He's like, well, who's gonna teach me violence? Like, that whole disconnect between him and the New World, I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was comical, and that I don't know. I really like stuff like that in movies. The comedy was not cringe, and it actually worked. I'm gonna talk about Marvel. But Marvel has this thing to where like everyone's a comedian now. So every movie has to have the jabs, the jokes, the ha-has, the hee-hees. But DC never really fell into that, I don't think. And the first time they tried it, they pretty much nailed it. Like, I mean, besides Suicide Squad, but that movie's designed for comedy. But in terms of like serious movies, like, they nailed it on comedy on this one. Like, there was points where I was actually laughing. Like, they're in Marvel movies, they're like, especially Thor, Love and Thunder, I was like cringing so bad at the jokes that they were trying to make in that movie, and it was just a sigh of relief when they tried comedy in this movie, and I was actually laughing. Like, it takes a lot for me to genuinely laugh in a movie theater, And The Rock like was just killing it like in comedy, like, and not even him, the electrician, he was funny as fuck, and everyone as a whole, it was great. The Justice Society had some really cool powers. The girl from like I said, I don't fucking remember anyone's name. The girl from the Justice Society, her wind power, I fucking loved it. And her colors, like the visuals of her color and the wind going together, that shit was so awesome to me. Dr. Fate, I remember his fucking name. He was like the Doctor Strange of the DC universe, but on a fucking another level, basically. Because like he could see. I mean, Doctor Strange can do the same thing with the Eye of Agamotto, but he could like see everything and knows when everything happened. But wow, wow. And then Hawkman was pretty cool. Yeah. The action was really good. Like I was saying, like he's just killing everyone. He's just like fucking teleporting like so quick, like fucking Superman. But the evil version. The ending was very good too. Yeah, it was just a very good ending. Post-credit scene was the cherry on fucking top. The entire movie, no one screamed. No one said anything for the end credit or the entire movie. That post-credit scene came on, dude. Motherfuckers were screaming, hollering, yelling. They were going crazy for that, and I was one of them. I was like the loudest one. That end credit scene when she's just like, this is spoilers. I'm gonna write. I didn't say it at the beginning, but I'm gonna put it up, blast it on the front. It's gonna say spoilers. So when she was like, "Listen, you can stay put in your country, but as soon as you step foot out, I'm gonna send everyone I got at your ass." He's like, "Motherfucker, no one on earth can touch me. No one on your motherfucking earth can touch me, and you know that." She's like, "I will send beings not from this planet," and then he's like, "Send them all. Send them all." She's like, "I bet." Fucking my boy. You just see a black figure. I forgot what the fuck he said. But he just walked in and then you just see the S on his chest. Whoo! That shit was so cold. Them fucking colors were vibrant. Boy, Henry Cavill looking like a goddamn tank. And then they smiled at each other and man, I don't know where they're going with that, but that post-credit scene was hype as fuck. Now, time over the positives. We're going to the fucking negatives. There's not too many, but because I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. But Noah Centineo, fucking Atom Smasher, dude, fucking sucked. I hated him in this movie. He was the worst fucking character. He was trying hard as fuck to put on his Spider-Man impression, and it wasn't working. Like, he was trying to be the quirky, funny, comic relief, and they probably wrote him like that to try to be that. But no, don't ever do that shit again, DC. Like, give these people their own personality. He might have been not that bad, to be honest, but I'm just overreacting. I hated his character. He was not funny at all. All he fucking did was fucking eat snacks in serious situations, fucking grow big to not do anything. He fucking grew big to knock out. They were trying to fucking capture Black Adam. Grew big. Black Adam fucking flies past him. He fucking turns around, smacks Hawkman out the fucking sky. Like, and all he did was ruin everything in the fucking movie. He didn't do anything. The most like impressive thing he did, he punched Black Adam once, and Black Adam got out of it. Like, Noah Centineo's character was ass. I don't know if it was just the actor or what. I'm not trying to hate on no dude. I've never seen him in any other movie, but he was terrible. Like I was saying earlier, there was no proper introduction of any characters in this movie, so I couldn't remember anyone's fucking name. Like, don't remember the woman's name, the main female lead. Don't remember her name. Don't remember her brother's name, electrician dude. Don't remember the son's name. I fucking barely remember Atom Smasher. I had to look it up. I don't remember Wind Girl's name. Only people I remember is Black Adam, Hawkman, fucking Dr. Fate, and that's it. I don't remember anyone's fucking name in this movie. And that's something that they need to learn how to do. Because I'm not a DC fan. I like DC and I enjoy some of the movies. I'm not a DC like super fan. So, and I don't watch all the movies. Like, I really wanted to watch Black Adam, so I went and watched Black Adam. But DC got to realize they don't have dedicated fans like Marvel does. So people are not going to know who the fuck these people are, especially the Justice Society. I had no fucking idea who any of those people were, and they just threw them in. They're just like, oh yeah, we're just going into the country. We're going to go take Black Adam. Who the fuck are you people? Like, they had like a little introduction, like with the girl like biking, and then she fucking got to the gate, and Adam Smasher just like pops up with her. No. No. They should have took 15 to 20 minutes showing the brief. All they showed was a 2-second fucking clip of Hawkman and Waller, I think her name was, I believe. And them be like, oh, I got the team. And then she's like, are you sure? He's like, I'm positive, whatever. We're going to get him. No, the fuck you're not, Hawkman. And that's another one. Hawkman's fucking delusional. He kept trying to fucking fight Black Adam. And Black Adam kept whooping his fucking ass. And that shit was so funny. The scene where they're back in the apartment and they're trying to get rowdy again. And then Dr. Fate is just sitting there and then he's like fucking eating the mint. And the fucking Black Adam is just giving him the fucking meat. Just beating the shit out of Hawkman. And just fucking beating his ass in the kids' room. And then that's where they find the crown, whatever. That shit was so funny. Hawkman fucking sucks. He redeemed himself at the end of the movie when he fucking picked up Dr. Fate's fucking helmet. Dog, that shit was so hard too. When he picked up that fucking helmet at the end of that movie, and he just was like, oh, this is an old trick my old friend used to do. Bro, and then he starts fucking shadow clone jutsuing up in that motherfucker. That shit was so hard. That ending was hard as fuck. That was the only thing Hawkman did that whole entire movie. But the Justice Society, dude, like, fucking introduced them correctly. Like, I just thought they were the bootleg Justice League. Like, them motherfuckers didn't do a fuck. And speaking of them again, like, my whole fucking issues is with the Justice Society. They were tripping about somebody who fucking caused havoc 5,000 years ago instead of the fucking invaders that are currently in the homeland. And that's when I think they did that on purpose to be like side with Black Adam and his country. Like, oh, look, like they got invaders coming in and they're only worried about Black Adam. And then Justice Society thought they were doing some shit. Y'all didn't do a fuck. Like, y'all could have took the invaders out, did all that. Y'all worried about Black Adam? No. And then near the end of the movie, when Black Adam is he's isolated, they send it out. He hit him with the Shazam, and the motherfucker turned into a slave again. He sent his ass to the motherfucking the fucking whatever the fuck it's called, where they lock up people and he can't utter a word, can't say Shazam no more, so he can't turn into himself. And then that's when the fucking demon guy, I don't remember his fucking name either. I think his name was Kabit when he came back, or Hobbit, Dobbit, Bobbit, whatever the fuck it was. He came back, and then the Justice Society's like, oh, we gotta stop him, blah. And then that's when fucking Dr. Fate had a vision. He's like, Hawkman, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't say it, but he's like, you die. And then Hawkman's like, I'm here. This is why. This is, what I'm saying? I'm gonna sacrifice myself. And then that's when Dr. Fate puts up the fucking screen, and then he's like, I can't lose you, my friend. I found another way. He goes up there and shit. And then this is when it just turns into a Justice Society movie. Like, Black Adam's not there for like 30 fucking minutes. Like, maybe that's exaggerating it, but he was not there for like fucking 30 minutes. And it's just fucking Dr. Fate trying to whoop his ass, and then fucking Hawkman's banging on the, no, whatever the fuck. And then they all come in and then they start like going crazy. And then until they call on Black Adam. And then when they summon Black Adam, the fight's basically over. And Black Adam does like 3 things. Old dude does the fucking multi-shadow clone, and then they hold him down. Fucking, oh my god, when they ripped him in half. Oh my, and they said, tell him the Man in Black sent you. Oh man, that shit was hard. Yeah. Plugging in this into the Galaxy gauge, we're going to give it a 9 out of 10 motherfucking Galaxies. This movie was good as fuck. It would have got a 10 if it wasn't for the fucking Justice Society. Trash ass. Maybe they need to write the characters better, or maybe they just, I don't fucking know. But they did great with this movie. Props on DC. You know what I'm saying? Building their own DCEU. You know what I'm saying? When this Shazam comes out in December, I will be watching it. I have never watched the first Shazam. But I've heard good things. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. New video tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy this one. And I will see you next time. Good.